the last 4 lectures or the last 4 discourse we had at this temple here? Very good. The first one was when we came for Ram Navami celebrations, and we talked extensively about Sri Ram. That was the night, right? And then the Sunday morning we had a little discussion again where we spoke about desires. And then again we had another discussion where we spoke about Hanumanji. And then on the Sunday morning we had another beautiful discourse where we talked about forgiveness. You see? So today, what is it we're going to talk about? On the flyer, on the advertisement that I see, you put Jagaran Prachar and an awakening lecture. And I wonder how many of you, the thought will cross your mind, what do we need to awake? We are awake behind Sandra, isn't that so? We are awake, we are wide awake, isn't that true? Isn't this the thought passing through your mind? Why do they have to name this thing Awakening Lecture? Sisters and brothers, yes, we are truly awake, we are wide awake. But sometimes we are only awake physically, not spiritually, and many times not mentally. And so these forums are forums where we are going to come and we are going to sit as one family. Thanks to the organizers, to Bhaji Suresh and all those, and to you, the members of Radha Krishna Mandir, for having this thought and this initiative that we would like to invite people to come. We may not be the best of preachers or teachers, but we can come and share with you in some very beautiful knowledge that we have gotten from our Guru. And so the very first thought that came to my mind while we were coming, I said to Bhaji D, I said, Bhaji, I have nothing in my mind which I'd like to do a presentation with tonight. But I said that the thought that crosses my mind, that we need to talk tonight as we meet with our fellow brothers and sisters. Let's talk about the human body. And how about that? You think it's good to talk about the human body? Hello. Well, you'll get to know, those of you who are new here from the last couple of sessions that I was here, we had an interaction session, right? It's not only me alone doing this thing. Because me alone don't have knowledge. All of us, we are all knowledge. And so when we talk about this body, the first question we need to ask is who we are and what is our mission here. And many times you go to places and you hear people asking these questions. True or false? Huh? It's true. They ask who you are and quickly you say, I am so and so. My name is Sandra. My grandparents' name is Parmal. I have come from Guyana, meaning you're a Guyanese. You're only telling your name, but who you truly are. And then at the end of it they say, you are divine entity, you are the soul. All of us, we have been hearing speeches and preachers talking about the soul, but do you truly know what the soul is? In the Christian kingdom, they call it the spirit. In Hinduism, we call it the soul. Today, we are here with you, and we're going to talk together about this body. What is this body? And Tulsidas beautifully documents one popular chaupai. Anywhere you go, some of you know it by heart. You hear this chaupai being sung. And so together, let's sing this chaupai as we commence this lecture. you have heard this chaupai before? Raise your hands. Wow, almost all of you. What does it literally mean? And I guess many of you can tell me the meaning, right? Bari, great, bhagya, fortune. Manush, man's, tan, body, pawa, get. Fortunate it is, O man, that all of us consider ourselves to be paramount fortunate that we have gotten or received the faculty of this human body, a perfect human body. Sur durlabh, sur means the devatas, durlabh, they're not that fortunate. Sab or grant, the scriptures, gawa are singing. All the scriptures, the Hindu scriptures are saying that, oh man, even the devatas do not have a perfect human body. And let's look at it. You worship Dharti Ma, we call Mother Earth Dharti Ma, na? Does she have a human body? You worship Suraj Narayan Bhagwan, the sun god. Does he have a human body? You worship Chandrama Dev. Does he have a human body? Am I making some sense? Or am I making nonsense? You go to the Ganges and you worship Ganga Ma, the water that flows. Does she have a body? Yes, Ban Sandra, in the TV serials I see she has a human body. But that's TV serial. Isn't that so? So here the Chaupai is saying to us that, oh man, those of us who have a perfect human body, consider yourselves to be what? Fortunate. Bare bhag, great is your fortune, O man. Because why did the other line says, he says, this body sadhana dham. This is the body which will help you to gain sadhana dham moksha karadwara. Karadwara means will take you to the doors of moksha, heaven. Payana jehi. Payana jehi means you will not be fortunate enough, oh man, if you do not make the maximum use of this human body, paraloka samara, that if you have to come again, there is a possibility you will not be assured this perfect human body. The question is therefore, what makes up this human body? If I ask you what makes up your human body, what will you tell me? To those who studied in school a little bit of science and what have you, what you'll tell me? Huh? Blood and flesh? No. You'll tell me that this body is constituted of proteins, amino acids, carbohydrates, mineral, salt. Isn't that so? Isn't that what makes up this body?
Our body is made up of all Panchabhutas.
Panchabhutas. There you go. So yes, this body is made up of Panchabhuta, Panchabhuta, 5 elements. And what are the 5 elements? I see we have a mother who is very, very wise in this direction. So we'll ask her if she can, yes, we would not like her alone to answer. Is that so? So we're going to gauge the audience, how far they have gone. The 5 bhutas, Panch Mahabhutas. The 5 elements are, she gave them 1, fire, water, earth, air, space. Right? The next thing is, these 5 things made up this human body. And we are told many times that this body is made up of the 5 elements. But we also know that is this the only body that is made up of the 5 elements? This body that is made up of the 5 elements is called what? Stool Sharir. What is this body called? Stool Sharir. It means this physical body is made up of living cells, and like I said, with carbohydrates, ammonia acids, proteins, what have you, and extracellular materials. This is what the stool sharir makes up of. Our body is said to be made up of the 5 Mahabhutas. And when you go to the funeral home, many a time, they say, what dies? They say the body dies, but there is something that lives within this body, doesn't die, right? The soul. So we hear a lot about the soul. And so if the body dies, now you yourself said to me, the body is made up of 5 Mahabhutas.